What do a YouTube star and a boxing legend have in common? They have discovered the blueprint to build and expand an unstoppable brand. Now, why am I covering this? I'm not a boxing channel. I'm not an entertainment channel. I'm all about a side hustle and building your own brand. But it came to my attention just in my constant live streams over the last couple of days that everybody is talking about this, even people who say they have no interest in it. So what's going on here? There is a huge lesson that I believe we can all learn. In fact, I'm going to point out 3 lessons that I think is really important for us to consider as we look at this fight, not through the lens of sports, not through the lens of entertainment, but through the lens of business. First of all, you need to define your brand. It is true that many of us who grew up in the 80s kind of defined boxing with Mike Tyson, everything from Mike Tyson's punch out to Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield's ear. The whole idea of Mike Tyson being a boxing brand is a big deal. And yet, here we are today at 58 years old, we're still talking about Mike Tyson, the boxer. Why is this? Because he has defined himself as this role. And granted, he is older, but there is no way in the world I would want to step in the ring with him today. But the broader point is, he has made a career-defining decision of how to define himself. Similarly, Jake Paul has gone through this evolution of becoming known through everything that he's been creating as a content creator, and he's found lots of different ways. So both Tyson and Paul have clearly defined their brand and what it's about. But more than that, and the point too I want to make is they've both redefined their brands as time has gone by. Sure, we know Mike Tyson, the boxer, but now we're starting to see Mike Tyson, the entertainer. Mike Tyson, who's willing to step into the ring of YouTube fame. And yes, we still talk about him, but would we be talking about Mike Tyson right now if he didn't take on this challenge? Regardless of who wins, there are 2 people that are winning in this fight today, and it is Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. They are both winning because they are both doing things that align their brand and their redefined brand of who they are as they grow, as they mature, as they age, as they see different opportunities. Mike Tyson has taken advantage of being in movies, of course, and so he has tested the roads of getting into entertainment, and Jake Paul, of course, has done athletic competitions before. But there's something about this that just helps continue to cement in the viewers' minds that they have a very particular purpose for what they're doing and where they're going. This was not accidental. This was not done without forethought. Both of them are redefining their brands to stay relevant, to stay to the point where we will still be talking about them. And guess what? It's working. But lastly, and maybe the most important thing that we can learn is the power of collaborations. The power of collaborations, right? You take 2 people who come from maybe similar interests, but definitely clearly different backgrounds as to how we, the public, get to know them. And yet they're coming together as a collab. And you might not think of this as a collab, but 100% that's what this is. It is 2 people who have different brands, but also complementary brands that are working together to do this. Now, in a very small, accidental way, I had this happen to my channel this week. We, as a channel, were rated by Tom Grassi and the Grassi Posse. And that collab that I had of a little time of interacting with both Tom as well as many of the Grassi Posse over the couple of days has led to all sorts of things. It's led to some people who are subscribers of me who have started to follow Tom. And it led to many more people who were subscribers of Tom who now are subscribers for me. That was an accidental collaboration. But the question is, much more so, what sort of purposeful collaborations can you build that will help grow and expand your brand as you are defining it and redefining it through life. Now, let me just give you a little caution here. You don't have to necessarily collab with someone who is a superstar or someone who is super YouTube. A collab could be the same thing as just talking to someone that you go to work with every day and say, hey, is there some sort of business thing that we'd both be interested in starting to develop? The collab could be you just starting a YouTube channel and starting to see who's out there who has similar ideas for you. I can tell you over the last 11 months or so of running this YouTube channel, I have learned so many different things from subscribers, from random comments, from people who have joined the chat, who have taught me different things or shared different tidbits of knowledge, so many things that have helped me grow. And all these small collabs build up to things that are helping strengthen me. And my goal is, of course, as well, to hopefully strengthen the people that I'm reaching out to with these sorts of videos. So, 3 questions for you. 1, have you defined your brand? Have you defined what you're all about? 2, have you started to think about what parts of your old brand maybe need to be let go of? And maybe they don't need to be a part of you anymore as you kind of redefine the direction that you want to walk in the future. And then thirdly, and maybe most importantly for this video, have you started to think about who you can collab with? Who can you reach out to who is someone that maybe is going the same direction as you, but on a slightly different path? But if you come together, you can build that powerful relationship to help you grow your business and grow personally. It could be just a mentor, it could be a coach, but it could also just be someone you work with, maybe even a distant family member you haven't talked with in a while, but you see, hey, there's an opportunity here. So there are some great lessons, and for what it's worth, I'm kind of pulling for Mike Tyson, but that's just because I'm an 80s kid. I don't care that much, and I'm probably not going to pay to watch the fight. But I will be interested in seeing the results, and I'm sure that we will be talking about this for the next few days to come. But what can you do to define your brand, to redefine your brand, and to collab with someone else who will help make your brand go viral? Let's figure it out.